Hello everyone, I'm Bobbi, born medium. Today we are going to talk about a topic that I have been asked to talk about. It's not an easy topic for anyone to actually talk about, so I've had a lot of difficulty in trying to figure out how to talk about it to you. Today we are going to talk about how to prepare for your own death. Now, first, when I was asked to talk about this topic, I felt somewhat unjustified or underqualified to talk about preparation for death, and underqualified only because I did not see myself as a person who was dying. I have since thought about that subject matter a little bit more personally. Now, I have told you in previous videos that I have what I believe to be an autoimmune disorder. And that I believe my autoimmune disorder to be directly linked to my spiritual awakening and my psychic abilities. That I believe that autoimmune disorder actually makes my blood flow in a different sort of way due to the energies that I allow to flow through my body and subtle body with what I do and what I'm able to do. Another part of that is the cysts that develop in my body. We call them cysts because, well, pretty much that's what they've been identified as by doctors. So far, so good. The first one was found in my uterus. Others have been found on my ovaries. I'm oversharing. But the point of the matter is, that at this point, I have a cyst that began at the base of my skull and has now grown to cover part of my cervical spine. This is a worrisome cyst. We are all somewhat worried in my household about it. I try so very, very, very hard not to think of it as something incredibly serious or life-threatening, because I believe this cyst to have to do more with my third eye and crown chakra than it actually does with any sort of illness that might be within my body. But when I start to think about this cyst in a earthly way, or a human way, or a mind way, and when I think about how my family thinks about this cyst, that's when I start to feel worried myself a little bit about how my leaving this earth would affect them and affect me. Now, being who I am, I have no real actual worry about myself when it comes to my own death. I believe so strongly in what I do that it would be ridiculously hypocritical for me to worry about my own demise. But what does worry me is those that I would leave behind. How they would feel about when I go. And I don't want to leave them yet. I want to stay here. I want to continue my relationships with my children, my husband, my animals, my friends. Sorry, I said animals first. My entire family still needs me here, so I want to stay here. It is for that reason I don't like to think about my own demise. When we are faced with a journey that may or may not lead us directly over to the other side. It is difficult to know exactly what to do. In my opinion, and only in my opinion, based on the dead I have spoken to and what I am told inside of me within my own illness, is that each and every time we are faced with adversity within our bodies, it is an opportunity to look at why this is happening to you. Even if you do not believe that what you see, hear, feel, and do has an effect on your health, know that if you are ill, it is best for you to look inside of yourself and try to find your happy. Because the happier we are, the healthier we are. And even if you are facing your own demise, the happier you are, the healthier you will be when your journey to the other side begins. And the happier you are and the healthier you will be has a lot to do with your mind as well as to do with your body. If inside your mind and spirit you are at peace with who you are and who you have been, and that the end of your journey is coming towards you, then your journey on the other side will be a more peaceful one. Coming to terms with your life can help you to come to terms with your impending death. The same thing goes for those around you. Peaceful things can help you through the first legs of your spiritual journey, and that's what it is. When you cross over to the other side, it is a transformation. Right now, you're a caterpillar. Look how dirty you are. Look how smelly you can be. If you are facing your own demise is the word that keeps coming to my head. And it sounds so, ugh. It sounds so fatal. It sounds so death-like. Transformation is what I'd really much rather call it. I know that sounds so woo-hoo, sunshine up my butt, woo, this is unicorn farts, but why can't it be that way? Why can't it be thought of as a transformation from one form to another? I know for certain, there is no shadow of a doubt in my mind, that we live on past our death here. That our relationships continue and our journey just begins. We are so hindered by the meat suits down here. And no, that doesn't mean commit suicide and begin your death journey on your own, because you won't be happy about where you go if that's what you choose. You've got to try to make it work here. You came down here for a reason. You signed a contract. And maybe if this is the end of your time here, that's what you signed the contract to do. Expire at this time, transform into something new. When maybe you actually have learned what you meant to. Maybe you learned more than you actually think that you have. And maybe not. Maybe you need to get your arse out there and prepare for death by making the most out of the life that you have and spending as much time with the people who love you. Kiss every face you want to. Hug every person that makes your heart go boop, boop. Even the ones that don't make you do that, because it'll make their day happier. And then after you die, you'll get to see that too. And then that connection will mean something to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I did a good job, Marcy. Thank you so much for asking me to do this. I think it was just as much for me as it was for you. I can be reached at www.trinityyogaandspiritualservices.com www.trinityyogaandspiritualservices.com. I'm on Instagram at Bobbi Rowntree, and I'm on Facebook at Bobbi Rowntree Spiritual Medium. I hope you have a lovely day today. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste.